I am the mother of 3 college-age kids. We purchased the Wallace-Folsom Prepaid Affordable College Tuition Plan, commonly known as the PACT. And for the last 14 months, we've been living a nightmare, unsure of the future. And there's a lot of folks that think that the PACT plan is fixed. There's a bill that came through the legislature this last session that's supposed to be a solution for the PACT. I'm not sure about that.
It's basically a bailout of the program. What's got to happen at this point is that you got to have somebody with financial expertise to be in a leadership position to be able to make sure that what has been planned actually gets accomplished.
We need someone in there now that's an expert in the field of banking, that's an expert in the field of risk management. Young is a very good problem solver. He understands the big picture and the minute details, and that was something that was left out when this Wallace-Folsom plan was originally set up. They didn't look at the details. It was a big picture thing, almost a big picture Ponzi scheme in some respects.
In 2008, the stock market crashed and it reduced the value of the plan. A lot of people said that's the problem, but that wasn't the problem. What the stock market crash did was that it exposed the flaws that Wallace had built into the plan from the very beginning.
This has cost taxpayers millions and millions of dollars, primarily because the PACT fund, the Wallace-Folsom plan, was not set up correctly in the beginning.
It should never have been a defined benefit program. The inflation rate for tuition on higher education was way understated, and the earnings on the program were nowhere near what they had to be in order to sustain it.
Wallace supposedly had investigated all of this through other funds, including the one in Florida. The one in Florida is doing great, and we learned that there were elements, important elements, that were left out of the Alabama PACT. It was probably unconstitutional, the way that it was set up.
It was also indicated that the program was guaranteed, when in fact it was not.
I've known Young for at least 15 years. He is someone that I feel has great character. He's an honest man. He's a family man. Young is someone that's always been fiscally responsible, and that's something you don't see in state politics very often. Many of the politicians, many of the state treasurers we've had in the past, and some that are running today, are career politicians.
I have been involved in mediations and arbitrations and negotiations, getting people to the table to be able to get things resolved, designed, implemented, and fully functioning. That's going to be required as we implement what the legislature has enacted.
He's someone our state needs in that office. He's someone that will take care of the people's money, and that's what it is.
We can't leave this up to politicians to try to get this thing accomplished. We did that at the beginning, and you can see what a mess was created.
He's someone that I trust with my children's future, because he would be handling the PACT funds. And that's why I ask you to join with me and my family on June 1st in electing Young Boozer, the smartest man I've ever met, as state treasurer.